I am back with another video, and I'm going to be telling you about my NCT concert story time that I have planned for you, about all the experiences I have with this concert, and the idols that interacted with me because of where I was in my section. Well, I live in Florida, and I went to the Miami concert with a friend of mine. In order to get the ride, I paid for her ticket, and so we drove there. But my mom popped me some good tickets. Didn't think she was going to give me the section that I wanted. Well, I was in P2, and here's like the stage, if you're looking at the stage. But to the right, I was like up a little bit to section 111. But I was at like seat 8 and 9, so I was like close to the bottom of section 111. And that's where that whole experience like left off from there. And I came in contact, not contact, but like experienced things with the idols that were at NCT. And I got like at least a couple, like 5 or like, but I was like, with my crazy self, I had to go crazy in order for them to notice me, because I am like 5'3" and I am a shorty. So with the first idol, I'm not sure if it was the first idol, but Taeyong noticed me. This is what I put on my thread because I put it on Twitter, so I didn't forget. My Taeyong story time, I said, I thought my bias was never going to notice me because he was either in the middle of the stage or on the left side of the stage. Well, during one song, he came over to my section, the right side of the stage, and I was going crazy. I was like, oh my god, Taeyong is coming. This is my opportunity to like get my bias to notice me. I did a big heart with my arms. I was like shaking crazy like with my light stick, and I was just going ham. He saw me and gave me a little finger heart. I was like, oh my god, Taeyong noticed me. I was like jumping like 2 feet off the ground. I was shaking crazy, and then I had this rail next to me so we didn't like go off the edge of our section. I was like holding on to that. I was like having a mini heart attack. And then the girl behind me like saw that Taeyong did it to me. She saw that Taeyong gave this heart to me. She's like, go get your man, like, go get him. And it was just like, she was hyping me up. She's like, I saw that. I was like, I know you saw that. I saw that too. And then like when I was going crazy and jumping and like screaming, Taeyong like saw me. Like I saw him on the corner of my eye, him still looking at me, going crazy, and he was just like smiling. I was like, I made a fool of myself. But it was worth it. It was worth it in the end. And I got like another story time for you. Let me be right back because I have something that could like go with the other story time. So BRB. Ain't gonna mess with myself. Okay. Had to go in my closet for that one, but I have something later for the other story time. Next story time. I have one with Haechan. I have like a little moment with Haechan. Okay, so Good Thing came on, and I was so happy everyone was hyped for that song because I saw that other states or other concerts weren't as hyped for that song. I'm like, how do you not know Good Thing? Okay, well Haechan came to my side and I started dancing. I didn't know the choreo, but I started copying him. So he was like, if you were looking at the stage, he was on like your guys' right, but he was on the left side of the stage, but your guys' right in the back corner. But I was on my side, and I was like dancing to the choreo, and I was like just doing Good Thing. Didn't know it, but I was just like copying him, and then he saw that I was copying him, and then I looked at him, he looked at me, and I was like smiling, and then he started smiling, and like, why is he so precious, like little baby? That's what happened that. And I have a Doyoung story time. When Summer 127 came on, you know that song. The members got the baskets of balls to throw to the fans. Well, I had to catch one of these balls or I would have ended myself right there. These are my exact words. So I got ready. I put my light stick down, prepared to catch the ball. He threw a couple of balls. I thought I wasn't going to get one. So I had to think. I started clapping. Like, this is what you do to a kid or like a dog. I started clapping to him and pointed to myself. I used my body language to tell him to throw the ball my way. After trying, I caught his ball with my non-dominant hand. I was like, what a catch that was. Like, I was like clapping to him. I was like, Doyoung, this way, Doyoung. Because like the ball went over my head, the ball went under me, and I was like right here, and I was like, the ball is never going to come my way. I was like, Doyoung, this way. And how, like, he finally threw the ball. I don't know why I caught with my left hand, because my dominant hand is my right hand. And I was like, okay. So I was like, leaned over, caught the ball. And I was like, this did not just happen. This did not just happen. I caught Do Young's ball. I was like, where is it? It's right there. It's like backwards, but this is Do Young's ball. And like, I had it like kept in my like closet, and I like, either if it like starts getting scratched away, I like redo it with like my permanent marker. I'm like, this is Do Young's ball. I was like, I caught Do Young's ball. Like, I was like shocked, because, and then what happened was, there was this girl that was under me, like right in front of my like section, but like down a row, and she turned to me, like, as I caught the ball, she wrapped her hand around the ball I was holding, and I was like, honey, I was catching the ball first. Like, I know that's kind of rude, but it's like, I caught the ball first. And what she said was, she's like, I take a picture of it. Do Young is my bias. I was like, I caught her bias's ball. I was like, okay. But I let her take a picture of it. I was nice. I was like, sure thing. And I was like, I just ended an citizen's life right there, because I caught her bias's ball. I didn't mean it. I just caught the ball, and I was like, that moment right there. Oh my God, I was like so shook. Like, it happened like that. I was like, oh girl. And I have another story time. I have like all these story times, like with other idols. I was like, what? They need to come back to Miami. They love Miami so much. I was like, don't even tell me, because I saw a Tumblr video saying that, like, what's your favorite spot of the whole entire tour? And then Jungwoo was like Miami, Jaehyun was like Miami, and then like they all got hyped. I was like, Miami is that bitch. I was like, this is why freaking SM likes Miami. Like, Red Velvet came to Miami. I missed that because I went to NCT. Like, I didn't have enough money, and it was like a month apart. I was like, oh, I can't do that unless I live in Miami, because I live 3 hours away from Miami. I drove to see NCT on a Sunday night, and I still went to school. Like, drove back and got home at like 6 in the morning, or like 4 in the morning. I still went to school. It was another story time, but it was with Mark and Haechan. They came over to my section, and it was like, during Good Thing, Mark and Haechan came over to my side, and they were hugging and hyping us up. Like, they were like shaking and dancing, and they were like hugging each other. I was dancing and swinging my legs like in circles. I was like, what's good? Like rodeo or something like that. And then Mark saw me, looked me in the eyes, and started swinging it the same way I was doing it. I was like this, what? And then he did the exact same way. I was like, Mark just copied the dance I was doing. I was like, I was so happy the fact that Mark noticed me. And it was so cute. It's like, they're little babies. Anywho, I have a Utah story time. Like, Utah is my sister's bias, but I was like, I gotta get him to notice me too, because all these idols were next to me, over on my side a little bit. I was like, Utah story time. It's short, but Utah did the same thing Taeyong did. I called his name and kept giving him tons of finger hearts. He finally looked over to me and gave me a finger heart back. It was during the song Jet Lag, where they were just sitting on chairs and like singing. Utah was on my side, and he was just sitting there, and then he looks over and he's like, I was like, boy, if you don't stop. And when he did that, I screamed so loud and like jumped 2 feet off the ground. Oh, that was what the Taeyong did. He's still looking at me that I made a fool of myself. Gotta love being a Taeyong fan, because I'm not Taeyong. But that was all my story times that I can remember and that I put on this thread. NCT concert was like a roller coaster. I'll tell you that. Like, when I was just sitting in my room, and then I saw Subculture like put like a pin, like that pin for like Korea, and it was like Seoul. I was like, oh my god, it's NCT, because NCT was having a tour in Korea. They always start their tours in Korea, but they didn't release their like the tour dates for America. I was like, oh my god, if they don't come to Miami, it's gonna be a big problem, because usually Subculture brings their idols to like Miami, like Red Velvet, GOT7, like Heart came, all these other idols. I was like, I thought they weren't gonna come. And then I was at work, came home, took a shower and everything. Later that day, like, the tour dates dropped. And I was like looking, because it was like the video of like the tour dates for NCT's tour, and I was like, Miami's not gonna be there, so I didn't watch the video on V Live. And then I saw like the post on their page, and I think the post on like Supporter, I was looking through it, I was like, Miami, April 28th, 2019. I was like, and let me tell you, I screamed on the top of my lungs. My sister was like playing, I think, a video game where she was on her phone. She was like, what the is wrong with you? I was like, Leah, NCT is coming to Miami. I was like, I am going to Miami. I am going to Miami again. And I was like, oh. I was like crying. And I was happy. I was excited. I was like, this group. I have 6 ultimate groups. I have BTS, GOT7, NCT, Monsta X, Ace, and ATEEZ. And I've already seen like 3 out of the 6. I saw Monsta X in Georgia. I saw Ace in Miami. That was the first Miami concert. And then NCT. I saw GOT7, and GOT7, BTS, and ATEEZ. I would have seen GOT7 in Miami like 2 years ago, but like I had the money, but my friend's parents were like, we don't know her like that, because I just became friends with her, and I was like, they could drive me, I would just pay for the ticket. Well, that wasn't the case, because they pulled out. They're like, we don't know her like that, we're not sure if we should bring her to Miami, and like that's what happened. And so yeah, I've been to 3 concerts, and this one in November I am going to go see Jay Park. I am a broke bee right now. Like, I'm really not broke, but it's like I work my butt off for these concerts. I work part-time at a McDonald's. But it helps for my concerts that I go to. I'm not gonna like make my mom pay for everything. Like, I let her use my money to pay for my concert tickets, and then she'll just give me money for merch and like food, because I'll be going with my friends and all that stuff. So I do work for these concerts, and I work my butt off for these concerts. And it pays for my schooling and all that junk, and like, I'm not letting her do it. Anywho, that was my NCT concert experience. I got my first light stick. I got some merch. I had some money left over. I should have went ham and bought some more merch, but I only got 2 things: a light stick and the long sleeve shirt that has all the members right here and the dates on the side. And let me tell you, when they were dropping the little vlogs in like every state, and I saw the Miami one, I was gonna cry. I saw them all like having fun, and then Mark was like asking the people in like Miami if they knew the song, and I was just like getting so emotional. And then what was it? Where was it? And I made like a little video for like NCT. Like, I put all their pictures together, and I made like a little collage video from the one in Miami. I was like, I'm about to cry any moment. I've never been this wrecked from a concert. NCT 127, I don't know what you did to me, but it's your fault. I love you and miss you so much. Because every second of the day when I thought of NCT, I was like, I'm gonna cry. Because this was one of the best first ever NCT concert they ever had, but it was the best concert I've ever been to. Like, and then I watched the video. I was like, NCT, I really miss you. I hope you come back to Florida soon. You did an outstanding job for your first concert. Fighting! And then I did like a little video. It was like a 45-second video, but all of their pictures from Miami. I was like, okay, enough of my ranting. And I miss them so much. I'm just looking at the video. But anywho, whoever went to that concert, I hope you had an amazing time, any state you were at. And so I will be doing a couple more videos soon. I have an unboxing video of the ATEEZ 1 2 All album. I'm going to be getting that soon, within the next week. I'm going to do an unboxing for that. This will be my first ever ATEEZ album, because I wasn't able to get the first one. And the second one is at my mall, but it's like down the street. Just never had time to get it, never had money to get it. But this person like bumped it down like $10, because they're normally like $20-something. So she is selling it for $10. She showed me the PCs, like the photo cards that we were getting in them. And it was a Woo Young and a group ATEEZ picture, but it was the Wave album, and I was one of the Wave one. I love Illusion, but the picture's in Wave, and I was like, oh my god, and that's a song that won. Anywho, multi-fan life at its finest, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye!